Alright, what's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new LEGO Marvel Avengers news update. And you might be saying to yourself, wait a minute, how is there a news update? Because isn't the game out, and it has been out for several weeks now? Well, the news update is in regards to actually the DLC side of things. Now, if you don't know what DLC is, because many people still don't and still ask me on a regular basis what exactly that is. So DLC stands for downloadable content, and essentially it is additional content for which you pay. Well, in most scenarios it is paid DLC. Sometimes you get free DLC as well, which is fantastic and obviously awesome. But in most scenarios, it is paid content that you get on top of your initial purchase of a game. So in this scenario, for LEGO Marvel Avengers, you get your full complete game that you get to play through, all the 15 levels, the hub worlds and everything. And then now we're going to get DLC that is going to add to that and add more characters, add more variations of gameplay, and add more levels, and hopefully plenty of fun. So the cool thing is that they have now confirmed the entirety of the LEGO Marvel Avengers Season Pass. And the cool thing about the Season Pass, which by the way, the Season Pass is essentially the entire content release package for the DLC. So essentially what they'll be doing is, if you buy the DLC packs by themselves, you could buy the separate packs one at a time, but you can also purchase a season pass, which will allow you to get all of these characters, plus you usually end up with some exclusives. Like, for example, Iron Man in his space armor was one of the season pass characters, or Scuba Iron Man, Scuba Captain America, Space Captain America, those characters that I did showcases for, which you can check out, by the way. Cheap plug, thank you so very much for doing so if you do. And essentially those are things that come along with the season pass. So basically the season pass is just a really better way if you're planning to buy the DLC anyways. Let's put it that way. The season pass might be the way to go, because you usually end up either saving some money overall, or you end up not only saving money but actually getting some additional characters as well, which for me is a good thing. But obviously this is kind of a personal discretion type thing, so you could actually be like, I don't want to buy the whole season pass, I only want to buy the Captain Marvel pack, and that's the only thing I'm going to buy. And you could certainly try to go and do that as well, instead of buying the entirety of the season pass. So nonetheless, let's discuss the actual announcement, which was 5 DLC packs, which will be a total of over 40 playable characters, which is an interesting number, because it kind of makes me think like, okay, how many characters are going to be in each one of these? Because if it's over 40 playable characters, it probably means that it's less than 50, because if it was over 50, they'd say over 50, which then would kind of allow us to assume that it's about 10 characters per pack, since there are 5 packs. Now, what are the packs themselves? So let's discuss that. There's going to be a classic Black Panther pack, which looks insanely cool. I love the look of that Black Panther suit. It looks fantastic. We are also going to get the Captain Marvel pack. Super duper stoked about that. That is fantastic. Then we're going to get the all-new, all-different Doctor Strange pack, which is based on the all-new Marvel Doctor Strange. So when they say classic, they refer to basically the comic book versions of these characters. So keep that in mind for those that are going like, oh my goodness, that means we're getting a Black Panther level before the movie even exists. No, that's not what it means. It just means that the classic look of Black Panther is now going to be available in the game. Now, keep in mind, when I say these things, when I say that there is a Captain Marvel pack, it means that it's not just Captain Marvel. As I mentioned before, there's going to be a total of over 40 characters, so you're safe to assume that there's probably at least 7 characters per pack or so, give and take, really depending obviously on how many characters can they fit under that particular theme or that particular pack. Now, what are the final two? The final two are actually Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. pack and the Masters of Evil pack. Now, I will say, for me personally, I was a tiny little bit disappointed by the fact that we did not see an announcement for a Guardians of the Galaxy pack, because to me, I was like, that's a perfectly, like, it makes perfect sense to do a Guardians of the Galaxy pack, since they were not included in the game. And since they are part of the cinematic universe, I was like, well, it makes perfect sense. They're going to do it as a DLC pack. You get the entire team of the Guardians. You could get Ronan as well in his Guardians of the Galaxy suit. So you could really get a pretty good pack of characters. Plus, the thing that would be really fun is the fact that we would get to replay some of the events in Guardians of the Galaxy in LEGO form now within LEGO Marvel Avengers. So I was a little bit disappointed by that. I'm not going to lie. I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity. I would have personally traded the Masters of Evil pack for Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that would have made a lot more sense, contextually speaking, for the game that is set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think that would have made perfect sense. But again, that's just personally me. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited or not about this particular announcement in terms of what packs are coming along? I'm super happy about Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, and Black Panther. I think that is great choices because that means we're going to get some characters that are going to be big players in the cinematic universe, but we're just going to get their comic book versions for now since the movies are not out yet and we don't really know what is going to be happening in them, so it would be very difficult for them to make levels about something that we don't know anything about. Now, with that in mind, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. pack is something that I was very surprised by. I was like, okay, that's interesting. It makes sense. It is within the cinematic universe, but I was very surprised that they actually went for it. And then when I thought about it, I was like, that's actually really cool because the level for this could be really, really fun in terms of what we do. There's like several different variations of events that we go after, and what is going to tackle which events of which season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. they're going to go for. So I'm really, really excited to find out. And that's the thing, you got to remember that each one of these unique packs is going to include a mission level, which is going to include both the story mode and then the free mode, which means that obviously you can get yourself the mini kits collected and gold bricks and so on and so forth. So there's going to be a lot of value from that standpoint. And the other thing that they didn't confirm nor deny, because in this little release that they did for the season pass, they did say, they did write, I should say, at the bottom there where they said each unique pack includes a mission level, which includes story and free play modes, characters, achievements, and more. Now, when it says more, to me, the only thing that I could think of is vehicles. It's got to be vehicles. It's got to be something along those lines, which sounds cool because you could certainly do some really, really cool stuff, especially for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. pack. That could be really, really fun. And then maybe they could even go crazy with some of the Masters of Evil pack characters where they could take some of these villains and then just come up with like crazy vehicles for them to drive around the different hub worlds. So overall, I think that the season pass as a whole is actually a success in my opinion. I mean, the initial release of it, obviously we can't really judge it in any substantial way until we know exactly what is going to be the quality of all these levels and such. But right now, as it stands, I think that this is an awesome collection of packs. I will say, though, I am personally disappointed by the fact that the Guardians of the Galaxy are not included. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys agree with me, let me know in the comment section below as well. Let me know if you would have loved to see the Guardians of the Galaxy included in one of these packs, because I think that would have been really cool, or not in one of these packs, their own pack, so that we could get a level based on the film. I mean, imagine recreating some sort of a funny dance scene between Star-Lord and Ronan at the end where you have to like button mash in a certain order in order to have Star-Lord dance against Ronan. I think that would have been incredible. That would have been really, really funny and fun to play through. Nonetheless, thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like if you guys enjoyed today's news update. Subscribe if you want to be staying up to the moment, I guess, with all future LEGO Marvel Avengers update. And who knows, I mean, maybe, just maybe, they're gonna be like, you know what, we're gonna do one more DLC, and it's gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy or something. Or maybe we'll even get some other DLCs in the future. Who knows? Nonetheless, ladies and gents, thanks all for watching. Have a great day. I'll catch you lovely folks next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.